Okay, Satya will fully, he's not wake up, so he's late. He is joining through his mobile.
Okay. Ask him to join fastly. Why? Because ma'am is waiting last 20 minutes.
Yes, 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 yes. Hello, Hari.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Vishwas.
Hari, he have some net. He have some
Okay.
net issue. He is trying to join. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah.
మ్యామ్ స్టార్ట్ చేయండి మ్యామ్. ఇంకో అబ్బాయి తనకి నెట్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉందంట. పర్లేదు, మేము రికార్డ్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి పంపించవచ్చు. మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేయండి మ్యామ్.
Okay.
నాది మ్యూట్ చేసేస్తాను, ఏమైనా ఉంటే చెప్పండి.
Yeah, controls కూడా ఇవ్వండి. Hey, hi everyone.
Hi.
Am I audible, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. First thing I wanted to say, please try to join by 6:30 because everyone have to rush to the offices. If you guys are
Okay.
joining at 6:45, it will take so much time, right? So that would not be nice. How soon you join, that how that much we can learn. Okay, we'll be having a plenty of time to see the details. Okay, to see the concept in depth. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that only. Please try to join it from tomorrow. Okay, please don't delay
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, fine. So we already have a demo session. So since it's been a very long, it's not a very long, it's like a week ago. So I just wanted give a clear introduction on Workday again. So because from today onwards we are going to have a regular sessions. So before starting in-depth details in our Workday, let me give an overview of a Workday again, so that it will be easy for you to remember as well, and it would be good to start up with day one. Okay. Okay. Let me pose some queries to you. Okay. Can you please tell me why we are choosing Workday instead of going with other ERPs? We have many ERPs. If you are taking as a cloud ERP also, we have many. But why Workday? Why we are choosing an Workday? Anyone can tell me, because you already uh, gone through your demos, right? See, please, once our session is over, you guys have to see your notes and more. And one more thing is, please make a note of a notes. So it would be very helpful for you. And daily, I'll be asking the questions of our previous sessions. For sure, I'll be asking. Okay. So please let me know why we are choosing Workday. What makes us to choose the Workday instead of other ERPs? We have many ERPs, but why? What's the speciality in Workday?
Are comparing with premises ERPs or cloud-based ERPs, other cloud-based ERPs?
You can tell me the difference between both. What about the premises ERP? What is the difference? What makes choosing the cloud ERP instead of premises ERP? And in cloud ERP we have many, but why we are choosing only Workday instead of other ERPs?
As per my knowledge, ma'am, cloud-based ERPs are reduce the cost and reduce the manpower.
Okay.
Uh, Other thing is why we choose Workday. So it is comparing to other means that is SAP or Oracle. It is better. Better because its cost and its uniqueness is different to other ERPs, those who are in cloud currently.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Yeah, that's also valid points. Any other points? Okay, okay, let me go through it. Okay, first thing is Workday is a cloud-based ERP. We have, let me tell you a clear picture again. Before, okay, in 1980s ago, there is no concept of an ERP. Okay, so the organization will be having a people. They used to maintain the database manually in their records. Okay, so each and every department they will be having separate people. They will be maintaining their database and they will not talk each other to correlate the data. So they'll come, they will see their department and they will maintain the department and they will give off and they will go away. After ERP comes into the picture, departments are talking to each other. That means departments in the sense here people. People in the departments who are all owners of the department, okay, who are all responsible for the departments are talking each other. That means they are started sharing the data. Okay, so they try to keep all the data at the same place so that everyone can access it, and then it would be easy for them to track it and to resolve any issues of an employees in the organizations. So that's how ERP comes into the picture. Okay, so we have many premises ERPs like standalone ERPs, like we have SAP, PeopleSoft, Tario, we have many other ERPs. Okay, why before there was no cloud ERP, we was having only standalone ERPs. Okay, so how standalone ERPs was working in the sense, now let's take database. These department owners will start gathering the information and they will try to store their organization information in one place. That means storing the data is nothing but storage device. Okay, so someone needs to be taken care of that storage device. Okay, so we need some people for that, and they need to maintain that server. They need to troubleshoot the server. If the server is facing any issues, they try to resolve it. they should keep the backup of another server. For any disaster is coming, okay, the server is not giving an issues. So they will lost all the data, right? So for that, they will keep some other dummy servers or else some secondary servers by storing the data. So for all that storage devices, they need people to maintain it. Again, they have to buy that devices, right? So they have to buy the servers. They need someone who has to store the data. They need someone who has to maintain the data. They need someone who has to maintain the server as well. So they need these many resources. Okay. And one more thing is, now that is storage, that is not an ERP. Now I am using SAP ERP. Okay. Now how to bring the data to my SAP application, to my ERP application, right? So there is the data is somewhere else. I have my SAP product on my system. Okay, how to bring it? So what we will do, we will write some queries. Okay, we will write some queries and we will try to bring the data into my application. Okay, so we need some database developer to write the queries, right? And I need some DBA, database administrator, or DBA, database analyst. I wanted to need it to troubleshoot the database issues. Okay, let's see. Like I'm a database developer. I wrote a code to get my employee information into my ERP application, but I am not seeing any data in that employee table. So I don't know like why it is not showing. I'm just a developer. I can develop it, but I will go and ask for DBA, okay, database administrator, to resolve the issue. Then he will resolve the issue, why the table is empty or what happened it is. All the things he will take care of it. So that will happen. And even in SAP also, we will be having different teams. We will be having SAP ABAP team who will be writing some code technically to get the data from the database server. Okay, and they need some analyst, functional analyst, to see the data in the SAP application. Like what info type? Info type is nothing but in SAP they will maintain some info types to store the data. If it is employee personal data, they will categorize it like employee personal information, employee compensation information, employee benefits information. Okay, if I wanted to go and see the employee information, I have personal information, I have to go to the personal information, okay, server or else info type. If I want to see the benefit information, I have to go there and I have to see it. Okay, if I want to club both the things, I'll write a code, okay, where that data can pick both the information. So all this much of process will happen. Okay, now everything is over. Now I have to see all the data in my UI. But they developed that in different pages. To bring that into a single page, okay, they will maintain the single sign-on. Okay, for each and everything, they will write some Java coding, .NET, Apache Tomcat server to bring that into an online. Okay, to make it into a single sign, and they will use some frameworks, everything. For that, again, they want some Java developers. So to build an application for an organization in standalone ERP, we need different technology peoples involved into it. Okay, and there is so much of process. Okay, how this much has to happen it, and again that is an licensed base. Okay, so every time I have to purchase my license for each and every release. Suppose now we are in version 1. Okay, in another 3 months or 4 months I'm getting version 2. Again I have to buy it, okay, for that new version upgrades. Again it is also a cost, right? So here these many features are available. So that's why what happened, people are slowly trying to move it to the cloud ERP. Okay, and if you take it as a cloud ERP, there is no need of license. Okay, they need to buy license, and one more thing is they need to maintain the server, right? So they don't need to maintain the server. Once we are buying the space in our cloud environment, everything will be taken care of that cloud owner. Okay, so our data will be storing somewhere. They will be taking care of our data whenever we are getting disasters or whatever in the case, irrespective of the situation, they will maintain our database. So we no need to invest that kind of amount. That is one of the advantages. And but in if you say Oracle Fusion, SuccessFactors, all these are okay cloud-based ERPs only, but they are not much success as Workday ERP. They are a failure models. Why? In the sense, it's the same concept as a standalone. They will write some logic, they will write some code, they will find the database in the backend. Okay, everything is the same, just except the cloud. Okay, but if you take the okay, if you are working, or if any of your friends are working, ask them okay to show their, because as soon as everyone join, they will get some URL and login and password to see their information, okay, to see their leaves, to add their dependents, okay, to apply their leave. So they'll be having different they'll be giving some user ID and password. Ask them to log in into that and open the different items. Ask them to open their personal information and ask them to apply for a leave. Ask them to view their pay slips. So if open all the things in different tabs, if you observe this URL, we have here the URL, right? If you observe this URL, you will be having okay, you will be having different URLs. Okay, but in Workday, that is not the case. Okay, in Workday, that is not the case. Second. Okay, in Workday, that is not the case. Let me go and open his profile. I'm just viewing his profile. Observe the URL. Okay, now see here. Index, tab index, subtab index 00. So if I'm going on job, now see here, tab index 1, subtab index 0. If I'm clicking on job details here, tab index 1, subtab index will be 1. See here. So you no need to go to the different pages. Everything, whatever it required for an employee to view on his date, on his profile, everything will be under a single page. If you go and see in another ERPs, if you want to see the employee information, personal information, you will go to that server, or else you will go to that info type, and then you will see some write some query, and then you will search it. But no need here. I'm Ganesh Narayana, right? I wanted to see some other employee. Let's take Logan McNeil. See, I'm seeing Logan McNeil. I'm not going to anywhere. See, it's the same URL, right? URL never change. If I go and click here, it will go and subtab index 1, that's all. So tab index 1. If I click here, I'll go to subtab index 1. Everything is same, right? Even for Ganesh also we got the same thing. Tab index 1, subtab index 1, tab index 0, subtab index 0, right? So that means everything we are seeing in a same page. If I wanted to create an employee, hire an employee, create a position, just I'll give it as an create position. See, that's all. I'll just go and enter here, and then I'll start creating a position. I no need to go to anywhere. I no need to close my Workday. Okay, I no need to minimize it. Whatever I have to do, I'll be doing it in Workday itself. Okay, so everything, whatever the information is related to an employee will be shown in the same page. Okay, this is a very advantage and it's a very user friendly to search or to create or to learn and to work. Okay, even for end users, for customers or for services, for partners, for everyone, it is a very user friendly and easy to learn, easy to adapt, easy to work on it. Okay, so that's why many are choosing the Workday. And it's not a license based, it's a like an subscription based. Once you subscribe to that, till you are unsubscribing, whatever the changes it will happen in that tenant, everything you'll be getting it for free of cost. You no need to pay it again and again. Okay, once you subscribe it, once subscribing the things, once you are purchasing the cloud environment on the server with Workday, so once you are unsubscribing, you will be getting all the features. Okay, that's why we are calling it as a tenant. Tenant, you know, right? What exactly a tenant in the sense? In general, what we will call tenant? Renter. Someone who is renting in our home, they are called a renters, right? So what they will do? They will pay and they will accommodate in our house, right? In the same way, I'm paying to the Workday and I'm accommodating in their cloud server. Okay, that is also called a place, right? So it's like it, that's why I'm calling it as a tenant. Okay, so Workday tenant. Okay, I'm a Workday tenant. Okay, because I paid to sit in their server. Okay, whatever I wanted, if you are joining in a home, you will sleep, you will wash, what everything you will do. In the same way, I play, sorry, I buy an space in the cloud of Workday. Okay, I got my space in that. I'm entering into the space. That means I'm entering into the URL with my username and password. As same like as I'm entering into my home by opening the door with key, right? Without key, I can't enter. In the same way, I'm entering into the Workday URL. Okay, what I purchased with my username and password for a safety purpose, and then I can do whatever I want in my tenant. Okay, it's a simple way. So this is how a Workday is. Okay, now let's assume you guys are joined. Okay, you will be having two things. If you joined as an end user, if you are as a customer. End user in the sense, let's take you joined in a company XYZ. XYZ company is using Workday for their employee database. As soon as you joined, you will be also getting the URL like this and username and password. Once you log in as an username and password, you will be in this home page. This is your home page. Here you will be having your name, okay, your employee ID, under which organization you are, what is your job, what is your role, what is your job profile, what is your job family, what employee type you are, what is the management level. So whatever related to you, everything will be here. Okay, I'll tell you what exactly job profile, job family. Okay, later on, that means when we are moving on to the topics, I'll tell you each and everything. But for showing purpose, I'm showing you. Okay, when you what is your location, when you hide it. Okay, so what is the length of your services, everything will be shown here. Suppose if you are planning to see your contact details, click here, contacted. Contact, emergency contact, support roles, everything will be here. If you wanted to edit it, you can edit it here. See, every time you will not be having an edit option. Okay, depends upon the organization policies, they will not allow you edit your contact. Okay, but someone is having access to edit, but you don't have an access to edit it, it is an issue. Then you will reach to the customers, Workday customer, who are providing the services to your company. So they will try to resolve it and then they will make you to enable this edit button. Okay, so and if you wanted to view your personal information, you go to the personal, you will see it. If you wanted to see your compensation, here you will see it. And what is your compensation? Okay, what is your pay change history? That means how many times your compensation got changed. Okay, and if you wanted to see your benefit details, Here you will be having all your benefit details. Okay. Here you will be having your benefit details. If you wanted to see your pay, okay, what is your pay group? Okay, what how many pay slips you have? Okay, so all this will be having here. Okay, and okay, now let me show you a few more things. Are you clear till now? Let me know if you have any doubts before going into the next step.
Ma'am, I have a doubt
Yeah, please.
related to all this. First, ma'am, no need to alternate URL open here. Okay, but
We are
when we implement,
getting lot of disturbances. Not able to
hello,
hear you. Yeah, please.
ma'am,
Mhm.
alternate URL no need here.
No,
But
no need of alternate.
when I implement, but when I implement anywhere this, I'm going
Uh-huh.
to on my client side and implementing this. At
Uh-huh.
that time, I will work on one or two URL
Yeah,
alternately.
that I'll tell you.
So
Yeah,
it is
you will
possible.
be having. Yes, yes, I'll tell you the differences. I'll tell you where you will implement, how the data will be moved to production, where you will test it. I'll tell you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Another question is security purpose. When we
Mm-hmm.
are in cloud,
Okay.
uh, in premises, my server is in my premises. So
Yeah.
here is security issue, and another thing is customization is very less. I listen it from my friends. Customization is very less. So
Mm-hmm.
please tell me about all this.
Okay. Yeah, please. I'll tell you. Okay, thanks. Okay, now let me go through some other topics before that, and then I'll tell you both doubts, and then I'll explain you how exactly we will customize it and what about the different URLs. Okay. Now, see, now you are in your home page. Let me go to your home page. Okay, this is your home page. Now let's take this applications you are seeing here, right? Project status. This is called a dashboard. Okay, this is called a dashboard. You can say however you want, you can customize it. Okay, you don't want to see workers on your most critical initiatives, which workers on your project. Okay, you don't want to see these two, you can remove it. Okay, you can remove it. How whatever you want you can keep it. Okay, whatever the things you don't want you can remove it. So the customization is available in a Workday. I'll show you when we are getting into the topic. Okay, now this is application. Now this is your inbox. What exactly an inbox? In the sense, this is not something like your Outlook. Okay, you will be not getting all the emails from your clients to here. This is Workday inbox. Let's take you are a manager. Okay, you are a senior manager. You have something to approve. Okay, you have something to initiate. Okay, so all that kind of emails, suppose someone initiated to hire an employee. Okay, in hiring an employee you are also part of it. Okay, once you approve only then it will go to the next step for hiring. Okay, then how you will get the notification, how you will get it? So that kind of emails will be into this inbox. Okay, let me go and open it. You will be seeing some changes. Okay, now see here. If you go here, compensation change. Okay, so Ganesh has to review for compensation change. Okay, so once he review only, it will be approved. Okay, it will go to the next step. Okay, so in that way, if you want to review, see here, You have to propose the compensation for employee. Okay, for test employee, that is called an employee name. For him, you have to propose the compensation. So what should be the compensation I need to propose for him when I am hiring it? Okay, that is the thing. So you want to edit the position, someone is editing the position, it is coming to your approval. For whom? See here, edit position Rahul Naik. For Rahul Naik, I'm giving the position, I wanted to edit it. So here you are getting whatever you have to perform the actions or approvals, or okay, whatever you have to do it, all the things in Workday, you will be getting it in your inbox. This is not something like Outlook. Outlook is different and Workday inbox is different. This and all will be there in your inbox. Okay. Now this is called a notification bell. Go and click and see the notification. Now see here, it's showing documents available. Let's take, we'll be having a report concepts here. Okay, suppose you are also part of that. Okay, HR asks you, ask HR to share that report to you also. So how it has been shared? Through W drive it will be shared. I'll show you the W drive. Okay, and you asked them to schedule it. Okay, I want this report every day. Okay, every day I want it. Then it will show you the notification, the document is available. See here, in where it is available, in my reports. So all that kind of notifications will be available here. Not only a document available, if you have your pay slip, okay, everything will be here in the notification. See here, edit submission, on behalf of you, Harry Potter, okay, edit the position. So that's why you got the notification. So all kind of notifications you will be getting it. We will see how we are creating the notifications. We have a concept, okay, create notification, that is create alert notification. I'll tell you how to create it and how to, okay, give the employee names. Okay, so to get these notifications also, I have to assign the person to that notification. Until unless I'm not assigning, you will not get the notifications. I have to assign you in that notifications. Then only you will get it, or else you will not get it. Okay, that is one more thing. And another thing is, go here, go to the my reports. Okay, see, these are all called the reports which has been shared to you. Apart from you, if it has been shared to anyone, here it will be available. Number of shared users. Since all these reports are not yet been shared to anyone, it is not showing it. And who created this report? Okay, these are all called the developers. That means owner of that report. They created the report for you. Okay, so in this way we will see all your reports. Okay, and this is your drive. Whatever, this is your, okay, this is your W drive. All your files will be here. Okay, see here, who has access? Only for you, only access. Okay, no other has been accessed. Okay, all the files which has been shared to you will be available here. Okay, you can download it. Maximum 30 days the file will be available in your W drive. Okay, if you are not downloading or if you are not using the file within 30 days, the file will automatically go into the trash. Okay, so max 30 days only it will be available, because we will schedule the reports, okay, monthly, weekly, daily. Okay, in that way we will schedule it. Max 1 month is more than enough for an user to check the report, because since they are asking it to use it. Okay, if they are not using it in another 1 month, okay, so it got expired, again they will come back and they will ask us to send it, again we will reschedule it. Okay. So what all those schedules in the sense, we will discuss it. These are all the features on your home profile. Okay. Now, okay, we checked, okay, what is Workday and what is your profile, what and all will be there in your profile, everything you checked it. This is like an end user, okay. Once you are using it, you will be having all this. Now let's take Ganesh Narayan is there, okay. He is seeing an issue here. His organization is Global Modern Services Henry Lynch, but that is not the organization for him. Here Logan McNeil should be there, but he is seeing the wrong organization. How to resolve it? He will go and approach the Workday consultants. Okay, there will be a separate team in their company, or else the company will be seeking help from another company who has a Workday team. Okay, so they will be helping him to resolve this issue, like changing the organization from Henry Lynch to Logan McNeil. How to change? That is what we are going to learn in our sessions. Okay, how to change it, how to update on his profile. That is what we are going to learn it. Okay, that is called an post implementation. Okay, you are providing a services to your customers. Okay, providing a services to customers is always be a post implementation. That means after the development in the sense the project is in live, it's in production, they implemented it, everything is done, now they are using it, we need to provide our support to them on all their issues. Okay, that is one. Now in Workday we will be having different phases. Okay, let me explain you one by one. First thing is, let's say an example, you have an organization, I have an organization. Okay, um, you are planning to migrate your employee database from other ERP to the Workday ERP. Now you approached me. Okay, so you told me that you are trying to migrate to the your employee database to Workday system. Now I'll ask you a queries. What is your plan? Okay, what you are planning to move all your employee personal information only, or else their benefits information, or their compensation transactions, or their payroll, okay, or their performances, or their recruiting also should be made in Workday, and onboarding also should be made in Workday. What modules you are planning to move into the Workday? You are planning only HCM, planning financials as well. So all these topics have been discussed there. Okay, once they decided that they want to bring the whole HCM. Okay, in HCM they plan to bring core HR, benefits, compensation, okay, performance, everything they try to bring it up apart from onboarding and recruiting. Okay, now what is the thing here? Now I need to get the employee database, right? Without the company employee database, how I will implement for them? So I'll get my employee database. So that is called the data modeling. They will be having a separate team to take care of the data. Okay, that is not related to our Workday. They'll be taking care of it to bringing the employee database from their servers to our Workday server. Okay, now we have our data modeling developers or analysts have worked with them, and then they brought the data into a server. Now our thing is, we have to load the data into the Workday, right? So this is called the development. Not only a data loading, we will create, okay, securities, we will create business processes, because that is called the master data. Master data in the sense already existing data. So directly we will upload it. So we will not get any issues. But Later on, I'm not using that system, right? I'll be using my Workday only. If I wanted to hire a new employee, if I wanted to create a new position, if I wanted to edit something for an employee, where I will do it? I'll do it in my Workday only. For all the things, I have to start developing positions, okay, jobs, business processes, securities, okay, securities, and business processes is nothing but a transactions, like to whom it has to go. Okay, all things I have to create it, right? This is called the implementation. If you want to work in the development project, the certification is very, very much mandatory. If you are joining an organization that is for development project, if you don't have a certification, what they will do in the sense, they will provide you a certification, they will pay you for the certification, and they will allow you to go for the certification and then they'll make you to clear the certification. Again, they will come back and ask you to sit into the project. Okay, this is how it will happen. And the certifications also is different ones. If you want to work on core HR, you'll be having different certification. If you want work on only benefits, you'll be having different certification. If you want work on only compensation, you'll be having different certification. On what area you certified, they will place you in that area, and then they'll ask you to work on that. Okay, this is a prerequisite here. And now you developed, okay, that is called the development. How we have a development development area, testing area, in that way we'll be having development tenant. That would be a different URL, but in the same way we'll be having, but here we'll be changing the name. Here we having DPT1, right? They'll be having DPT1, 2, 3, like that. See, if you go and see here, it is implementation preview. Here you will be seeing what kind of tenant it is, whether it is sandbox. If it is sandbox, it will be mentioned there as a sandbox. If it is a sandbox preview, it will be mentioning there is a sandbox preview. You will be having implementation preview. Implementation preview in the sense, to load the data and to test the data, everything will be done here. And then they will move it from preview to implementation, that is main development tenant. From there, once you developed everything, they will move it to the sandbox. Okay, they will test it there. Okay, and then they will ask the end user, their customer, to test it for few things. And then once everything is get signed off, they will move to the production. Okay, to move to the production, to move to the sandbox, to move to the other tenant, we have a concept called solution and launch object transporter. We have two concepts. Few companies are using solutions, few companies are using launch object transporter. Okay, these two concepts are to migrate the data from one tenant to the another tenant. That means from one area to the another area. So we will see how to migrate it. That I'll show you when we are getting into the topic. Okay, so this is how it will work out. Any doubts here? Any doubts?
No, madam.
Clear, right?
Yes.
And you can customize it, but see, you are using that product, right? Without owner permission, you can't go and do. Let's take you are staying in a home. You are planning to nail some what to say. You wanted to put some curtain hangers, so you can't go directly and put it, right? You will take some owner permission, right? So what will happen here? If you want some customization, okay, you will customize it here. Okay, and if you are not seeing that customization is happening here, you will go to the Workday and you will approach them, and then you will ask them to customize it as per your organization needs. They will try to do it. If it is not possible in this, okay, in this version, they will release it in the next version, because it is not only a person perspective. It is like worldwide. Okay, everyone are using it. If it is, let's take, we got a new version, we got some other new features. How we are getting all these new features? Because of our inputs, whatever we are posting to them in Workday, they will taking care all the things into their consideration, and they are bringing up in our new releases. Okay, this is how it will happen. We have custom fields, we have custom objects, we have customization, custom reports. We can do it. No need to worry, we can do it. But that's what I'm saying. That is what Workday has been super success now. We can do customization comparatively other thing. Okay, if you see any other technology, it will be not that much easy as Workday. There is no need of coding. You no need to go to the back end. You no need to search anything. Everything. If you want to create. If you want to view it. If you want to delete it. If you want to find, you can search it. Okay, everything is in the search bar. Okay, if you know to navigate it, it is very easy. But by the end of this course, I am very damn sure that you will be in very good position to view, to edit, to create on all the tasks and actions. Okay, this is how our workday will be. This is a overview of an workday. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. It's already 7:30 since today it got delayed in joining it. Tomorrow we will continue with our main topics. If you have
Okay,
any
madam.
doubts, you can ask me. Anyone is having any doubts? Any doubts?
No, madam.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the tomorrow's class. And then from tomorrow, we will start our regular concepts. Okay?
Okay, madam. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Vishwas.
Yes, Amma.
Yeah. Please join at 6:30 from tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Because she is getting
Thank you.
late,
Yes.
so she
Totally
completed
understand.
earlier today. And Satya, Sa- Satya,
Yeah.
మీరు కూడా
Tomorrow I will
కొంచెం
join.
6:30కి జాయిన్ అయితే ఫాస్ట్గా ఆమె
Yes.
అయిపోగొట్టేస్తుంది. ఆ?
Okay.
ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే చెప్పండి.
No problem. ఇప్పటివరకైతే ఏం లేవు.
ఓకే. అండ్ మరి అది పేమెంట్ గురించి కూడా మరి ఎప్పుడు చేస్తారు మీరు?
విశ్వాస్
హలో విశ్వాస్.
बोलो.
Yeah, regarding payment.
Amar, give us 1 or 2 days. We will. Till
Sorry?
then you send your account number.
1 or 2 days we will arrange the same.
1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
ఎందుకంటే ఆమెకి పే చేస్తేనే ఆమె మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తుంది. అందుకని
Maybe up to first it will.
రేపు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చా? టుమారో.
Up to first it will clear because he gets salary also on first day.
ఓకే, ఆన్
I will
ఫస్ట్.
arrange. Yeah. Okay, Vishwas.
ఓకే, ఫైన్.
Hello, Amar.
యా.
Can you provide us recording?
Yes, sure. I already recording process. See here, down. Recording is
No,
going on.
not only this, but
Yeah.
any other recordings are you have previous sessions or previous teachers. So it will help us for
Sure,
understanding
sure.
all the things when she has studied us.
Yeah, sure, sure. I will. We have other videos also. We'll share you.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. Thank you, Aman.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
అదే విశ్వాస్తో కూడా అడగండి ఒకసారి ఫస్ట్కి పే చేస్తారా
Vishwas,
तो क्या हो गया?
पेमेंट फर्स्ट को हो जाएगा ना?
हाँ, एक से 2 दिन में हो जाएगा, उसका पेमेंट हो जाएगा।
अप टू फर्स्ट तक डे
अब तो
1 तारीख तक
हाँ हो जाएगा, 1 तारीख तक।
ओके अमन
ఓకే ఫస్ట్ కంటారా
బిఫోర్ ఫస్ట్
ఓకే అయితే నేను ఒకసారి రామ్తో మాట్లాడి మీకు కాల్ చేస్తాను ఓకేనా
ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ
ఓకే ఫైన్ రేపటి నుంచి మాత్రం 6:30కి జాయిన్ అవ్వండి
Yeah, sure.
ఓకే
ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే ఫైన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ
థ్యాంక్ యూ
బాయ్